Keith Davidson at Albertson and Davidson, and I want to talk to you about estate plans that go wrong. So at my firm, we usually deal with clients after an estate plan has gone awry. And there's a lot of times when that can happen. And the primary reason why that happens is because people forget the planning part of estate planning. So if you're going to plan out anything, whether it's your estate or anything else, it takes a fair amount of effort to think about what you're doing and how you want to have the entire plan come together. So a lot of times people will just set up a trust, for example, and that's all they do. Well, if you set up a trust and you don't put any assets into the trust, that trust is really useless. And so a trust is a very valuable estate planning tool, but it doesn't operate all by itself. There's other things that have to come together with that. There's also assets that you can't hold in a trust, like retirement accounts, for example, IRAs, 401ks, pension plans. None of those can be owned by a trust during your lifetime, but they do have beneficiary designations. And so you have to think about those things. You have to make sure that everything's coordinated, that everything's going to work the way you want it to work when the time comes. So it takes forethought. It takes work to put together that plan. So if you really want to avoid disaster in your estate plan, don't forget the planning part. That might be the most important part of estate planning, is putting together a good, solid plan.